Hello there. Welcome once again for joining us on Talking Fight and our ongoing series on Olympic boxing. Over the weekend, the world lost one of the greatest boxers, Leon Spinks, and who, as we'll find out shortly, not started his career, but was certainly recognized as a heavyweight champ during the Montreal Olympics in '76. Is that right, Christian?
That is correct. So we thought we'd take a little bit of time today just do a little bit of a brief overview. Like you said, the boxing community took a big hit with the loss of Leroy. See what I'm doing already? Leon Spinks. That's already got me thrown. But yeah, I thought we'd talk about him just a little bit today, and just let some of our younger viewers may not know everything about him. So let's get into it. Unfortunately, he had been suffering from some health issues in his later years, and he had been diagnosed with advanced stage prostate cancer in 2019. A statement from his management company read that his final fight was fought with the same skill, grace, and grit that he had carried through so many of his lifetime challenges. Uh, he was a former Marine, and he passed away on Friday evening in Henderson, Nevada, with his wife, Brenda Spinks, by his side. The statement from his management company went on to read that Leon fought his battle with numerous illnesses resiliently, never losing his trademark smile, showing true Spinks determination. He never threw in the towel. Spinks was born in St. Louis as you mentioned, in 1976. He won the gold medal in heavyweight in the Olympics in Montreal. He rose to even greater prominence, though, a little more than 18 months later, uh, when he was given the nod via split decision when he beat Muhammad Ali to claim the WBC, the WBA, and the lineal heavyweight titles. Now, Spinks entered that Ali fight a 10-1 underdog, odds with the bookmakers, and he only to come through after 15 rounds. Spinks' aggressive style and superior stamina allowed him to outduel Ali in a split decision, becoming the first boxer to ever take a title from Ali in the ring, winning 145 to 140 and 144 to 141 on two scorecards, while the third card went to Ali 143, 142. His reign as world champ, however, would be short, and it lasted only 7 months, as Ali gained revenge in a rematch in September 1978, becoming the first person at that point to be a three-time lineal heavyweight champion after a comfortable win on points. Spinks had already, at this point in time, it's worth mentioning, been stripped of his WBC heavyweight title for refusing to fight the number one contender Ken Norton in favor of the Ali rematch. Spinks wouldn't see another opportunity for heavyweight glory until June of 1981, when he was stopped inside of 3 rounds by Larry Holmes. He then dropped down to cruiserweight, but was defeated by the WBA champion Dwight Muhammad Kawhi in 1986. He boxed on for another 9 years, finishing with a record of 26 wins, 17 defeats, and 3 draws. He was known for his gap-toothed grin, the result of a headbutt that he had received during his time in the Marine Corps. Spinks' battles in the ring contributed in the end to some of the health issues that he did have in later life. It was found that he had a shrinkage of the brain in 2012. This is before his cancer diagnosis was confirmed a few years later. He did come from a boxing family as well. It's worth mentioning that his son Corey is also a former undisputed welterweight champion who also won a world title in the light middleweight division. As well, Spinks' younger brother Michael was the undisputed light heavyweight champion for a period in the 1980s before he moved up to heavyweight, where he won the IBF title, avenging Leon's loss to Holmes. Holmes actually wrote on Twitter over the weekend, "You gave me a hell of a fight, but you were a good guy. You lived your life the way you wanted, and it was a good one. I pray you rest in peace." So we've lost a big one, Graham. First guy to ever take a title off Muhammad Ali, beat him in decision, gold medalist in the Olympics.
Yeah, sad day.
Yeah, he was a bit of a controversial guy, though, and in later life, was known a bit for his partying once he got out of the ring. As the stories like in 1981, he woke up, he got mugged in a bar in Detroit in 81 and woke up the next day naked in a hotel room without his wallet, missing several thousands of dollars in clothing, cash, jewelry, as well as his prosthetic teeth. So he was up and down throughout his life, but an interesting character and definitely someone of note in the boxing community.
Sounds like they should make a movie.
Agreed. Absolutely. I'd watch that movie.
Maybe they did. It's called The Hangover. I'm just
Loosely
saying.
based.
Imagine anyway, I digress.
Yeah. We'll be looking to get a little bit more back into our normal Olympic stuff over the next day or two. They've published, just touching on what we talked about end of last week, they have published the broadcaster's handbook now, as well as the press handbook for the COVID the COVID-19 playbooks for Tokyo. I believe that the athlete/official handbook is due to be released either tomorrow or the next day. So as soon as that happens, I'll have an update. Obviously focusing to see if there's any specific regulations that are going to be affecting boxing.
Right on. All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And thanks to all those viewers and listeners out there. Remember, if you want to like, share, subscribe, you know the buttons. We'll see you tomorrow, Christian.
Have a good one.